I've been struck actually by just how many times people have, even in just this conversation, have referenced the impact of language and how we need to potentially reframe how we look at certain words and certain language. And I think sometimes we use words so often that we become almost blind to the meaning making that happens when we're using certain language. So if, just an example that's currently very salient is, we're all talking about social distancing, but actually what we're doing is physical distancing while maintaining social connection. But just talking about social distancing, it creates a very different meaning to what we're actually going through than if we just use the I don't want to say the right words, but appropriate words. I think even if we describe what we're going through, a word that keeps coming up nowadays, it comes up a lot, is people describing their context as chaotic. So they say, it feels like chaos. And I think chaos in itself is a bit of a scary word. It's if we perceive ourselves to be in chaos, it's almost as if we're immediately stripped of agency. Because what do you do in chaos? How do we function in chaos? And I thought it would be useful just to think about, are we really in chaos? Because I think chaos in our definition is a place that's it's a context that's random. It's a context where there's no discernible patterns. So it's a very difficult place to make sense. And I think actually where we probably are is more in the world of complexity. And I think we used this metaphor before. If I'm continuously on the dance floor, if I keep engaging with all the crises and the news and the information as it comes, and I never take a step back, it actually starts feeling chaotic. But when I do take a step back, I can start observing some of the patterns that is at play on that dance floor, and I can start influencing. So I think even just being careful in terms of just describing what we're going through as chaos is already, I think, moving in the right direction in terms of just managing some of the anxiety.